This is my 2003 Toyota Land Cruiser, and I've been driving it quite a lot over the past few days, and I've fallen in love with it afresh, which is why I want to tell you 7 things why I think this is one of the best SUVs ever built. Mine has so many issues. It's not the prettiest, not the nicest, but I have it, I love it, I drive it, it's reliable, which is one of the reasons. Let's get into it. Before I do, honorable mention to the geeses, gooses, ganders, whatever those are out there. They're just chilling, having a good time as we film out the Land Cruiser. Now, maybe before we go into 7 reasons, I just want to preface that this car has been used almost in every part of the world, in maybe not the same configuration, because this car is the same as the Lexus LX470, and I keep saying cars, so people are going to come for me, but the SUV has been used in different configurations in almost every part of the world. In North America, generally known as the Lexus LX470, it's been used in Dubai, on the deserts, in winter storms across the world. It's been used in war zones across the world, in the Middle East, so it's quite popular for its capability. But imagine owning a car that can survive war zones, deserts, Canadian winters, and still start every single morning. That's not a fantasy, that's just a Toyota Land Cruiser. Bringing us into reason number 1 why this thing is a tank is its reliability. The biggest one that everyone knows is this car's reliability is off the charts. Oh, there we go. Now, don't mind the mess. This is a 4.7 liter V8 engine, naturally aspirated engine that have been proven to last like 3, 4, some even 500,000 miles with very little maintenance, and these things run forever pretty much if you keep up with regular maintenance and you don't. What is happening over there? And they take off. If you keep up with your regular maintenance and you don't mess around too much, these things have been proven to be tanks. And the crazy part is, around the world, especially in places with rough roads, this is a good to-go vehicle. This was brought from Africa with potholes, bad roads, lots of places where the roads are just harsh, sometimes really unbearable for a car. This thing succeeds, it drives, and you can depend on it. It will get up every day, take you where you need to be, and get you back home safe. And that's one of the reasons I was so drawn to these cars growing up. Many people who had them didn't have a lot of issues. People with Mercedes Land Rovers had complaints here and there. They complained about it being in the shop too much, the amount of costs that they kept to keep it on the road. But these things, I never really had any complaints. People just bought them, drove them, and I liked how they looked. They were nice, big, very distinct at the time. And now I own one. Reason number 2, on the theme of being built like a tank, this is not your typical SUV. Most modern SUVs are built for comfort first. This is built for survival. It's got a thick frame, heavy-duty suspension, over-engineered parts, over-engineered mechanicals, electricals, all of that. There's lots of forums that document how reliable the platform for this car is. One of the major issues they've had over the years is rust. In climates like North America, they tend to rust out quite a bit. Most Toyotas of this era do, but it's okay. If you keep an eye on them, take good care of them, you're good. Now, for people in warmer climates, my car spent a lot of time on, one thing that happens is the interior starts to sag, the paint takes a beating, clear coat takes a beating. This one's been resprayed one too many times in a terrible respray. And one thing I never really noticed before was the windows and the glass, they start to have some sort of tints. I'll try to get rid of that later on as it starts to warm up. And if you can see up here, the paint up there is starting to crack. All the bad paint and all the different spots are starting to really show in this climate. But besides that, everything else is built to last. The electronics are built to last. The suspension, like I said, the mechanicals are built to last. This car is strong. Toyota didn't design this for like city driving. They designed it for the worst conditions on earth. And with all of these things all around, kicking around Africa in the deserts and just surviving, I think they've done a good job. It's 2003. They started making these cars, remember, in 1999. So they have the credibility over the years to say they're one of the best. Okay, reason number 3 is one that I can't really vouch for, but there's a lot of credibility in this space, which is off-roading capabilities. Now, you want to talk about capability, this is one that I know this SUV does excel in, because there's tons of forums, tons of people writing about them, tons of people buying them for that exact reason, to be able to off-road them. Deep snow, mud, sand, rock. The full-time 4-wheel drive locking diffs that came, I think, in the earlier years, not in the later years, makes this thing built for any terrain. You're not asking, can I go there with with the Toyota Land Cruiser, you're pretty much asking, how far can I go? This thing will go and go and go. And I don't know if Toyota had it in mind that they just wanted a car to be able to get through any terrain. And many people, countries like UAE, take these things in the deserts for days and days and just camp out in them. Many people in North America turn this into, like, you know, the overland type vehicle where they have tents either in the roof or in the back. There's lots of space. I unfortunately, just for now, maybe not unfortunate, but I carry mine just with my family. Lock stuff in the back and the skis. In the previous video, I think I showed you some stuff that I was moving in the back, and it's quite capable that it can move tons of stuff all the time, and that's what it's built for. Okay, it's getting a little cold, so we're gonna close this. I'm going for a quick minute. For a bit. The other good thing about it is they hold your values pretty well. A lot of these still sell in the high 20s for very clean, good mileage examples. And there's a video out there where Doug DeMuro was cited saying that these are going to go for 100,050 someday. I don't know if that's absolutely true, because there's a lot of them. The 4.7 liter came in different iterations, different cars. Like I said, it came in the LX470. It also came in the Sequoia of this era. So there's a lot of them. I don't know if these are gonna stand the test of time and get up to those high numbers, but I know clean versions could sell for like 20,000 in North America. They didn't come in Canada, so they're very rare here. People who have them imported them mostly from the United States. The right-hand drive ones were imported from Japan, so they stand out, right? They're not your everyday car. Then that's why they hold values pretty good. There's only one in my area listed on Facebook Marketplace right now, and I think the guy wants like 10 to 15K. I'm not too sure. I'll put a picture up, which is pretty good. A pretty good deal for these cars, and you can buy them, drive them for another 2-3 years. If you keep them right and don't allow rust eat through them, you can pretty much sell them for the same amount you bought them with very little hassle. Number 5, which I like to call out, which many car guys will hate to admit, but they kind of like, the fact that their cars are well known, widely accepted. I don't know if that's a word, but they're accepted worldwide. This car is just that. Many people across the world, like I've said in a few points, know about the car, buy them because of the capabilities. You find them everywhere: Africa, Middle East, Australia. Even organizations like the United Nations use these cars as kind of like their daily get-around cars in some of the harshest places in the world. They have the reputation, they have the badges to prove that they can go anywhere, do anything, and you're not going to pull up anywhere and no one knows what it is. Very little people don't know what it is, but here in Canada, trust me, lots of people don't know what it is because it wasn't brought here when it was introduced. We favored the LX470. It's known everywhere, and a lot of car guys would admit if your car has some sort of clout, it adds some sort of status to the ownership and some sort of value, and this one does that. And number 6, they are easy to work on. With these, you have tons of aftermarket parts. You can easily modify them. They're simple. Most of the vehicles of this era are extremely simple. Older models like these ones, you can still find parts. You can DIY stuff. I've been doing a lot of tinkering around the car, but I can't say parts are going to start getting very expensive from what I'm seeing. As they get less and less available, the parts and prices are going to start to go up in price. And for now, they're easily accessible still. People lift them, put bigger tires, different rims, modifications inside, change the screen. There are a lot of stuff on the internet you can do with this. So from a modification perspective, if it can be done, someone probably on the internet has done it, and you can easily replicate that. Number 7, while I close up and pack up, like I said before, in a climate like this where you want a car that can go anywhere all day, do anything, this one does just right. In the winter, this is an amazing car. There she goes. I still have a few lights on my dash, but the car did amazing in the winter. For the weeks or days that it worked, snow was never an issue, never got stuck. The 4-wheel drive came in really handy. You've got the high and low options on the car, and then you've got the power and second as well, and you've got the 4-wheel drive option there as well, and the power second and your high-low also. Ignore all of the mess. We're still waiting for parts to come in, but I still drive it. The screen's bad, but the air conditioning keeps working. The wiring is not the greatest, but fairly easy to kind of follow and figure out. And everything else was built really, really well. The door trims are like really solid. Everything's like really well put together, all good materials across the car, and that's just it. It keeps me safe, it gets me where I need to be, and it's my Toyota Land Cruiser. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.